Hi, this is Michelle
And Jim.
from Nobody's RVing, and today we're taking a tour of downtown Skagway. This red onion saloon looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Supposedly you go in and you can eat lunch or supper or dinner, whatever you want to call it, and there's a museum upstairs and you can pay to do a tour. I think it's like $20, I'm not sure, but we got to do that. Oh, there's popcorn in that store over there. Our kids are texting us. And on down here, there's a theater that there's a dinner show. It's called the 98 show, which is really referring to 1898 during the gold rush. But it's in this theater down here. That ought to be cool to go see some night. Right there's the Bonanza, whatever. That's where the popcorn is. Oh, it looks really good. Anyways, there's all kinds of little shops and stuff all along here during this strip here in Skagway. It's kind of windy today, so if you hear the wind across the mic, that's what it is. But we're just taking a tour of downtown Skagway. A lot of cruise ships stop here. I don't know of any that doesn't, but when we went to Alaska on Princess, we stopped here. But this is one of the main cruise destinations. They have little fudge stores, churro stores, a couple little bars, trail center, and the Gold Rush National Park thing is here in the beginning. But yeah, neat little town. It looks like they try to keep everything to the year 1898, which is when the Gold Rush was.
Yeah.
This must have been one of the main stopping
Maybe it was
spots.
The town was founded.
Oh, that's probably, you're probably correct. It was founded during.
I don't know.
No, you're right. That was the main founding of this town. That was the big boom that started it. But yeah, it's pretty kind of cool. And then, like I said, if you keep going out this road, it goes down to our campers parked over here to the right behind all these, away from the traffic. This is the other side of town where you get off the ferry, and this is where the cruise ships is. And this is also where you catch the White Pass passenger train that takes you out to the Canadian border, the Alaska border, and then you turn around and come back. It goes past the famous grave site from the 1890s, 1900s, during the gold rush era. There's a little, I don't know if you can call it a museum, but a little park that has the old train engine and the snowplow. This is right where you catch the White Pass train. And also here's the national park where you get your passport stamp for the gold rush. That's kind of cool.
This is the Mascot Saloon. It's called the Mascot Saloon.
It's a
Famous old saloon, I guess.
From back in the gold rush days.
So you get steak or something. Soups. And beer. Piano.
Victoria. They would play checkers right here on the bar.
Chew, spit, smoke, and repeat. Play some cards.
Just spit a pile of chips and spin the roll. 2, 3, or 12 you lose. 7 or 11 roll again.
Got a 6. Keep rolling.
Keep rolling until you get a number again and win.
The roulette wheel. Customer. This is the Visitor Information Center. Looks like it's built in 1899. Cool, the outside's like covered in driftwood.
Don't show. Scrolling. SCR.
Show, yeah.
Yeah. Can you see me?
Totem. It's really cool.
Look at all the. It's a
Yeah.
Mammoth Hunters, Alaska, 10,000 BC. Look at all the carvings they did on it. Wow.
Waller.
That's what 5 million in gold would be. Like whenever.
Yeah.
$750.
Clovis points.
Those are cool. There's a mammoth head. Digital. I like this, the artifacts. These are, and it shows the different layers. So 500 BC to 100 BC, 100 BC to 500 AD, 500 AD to 1100, 1100 to 15, 15 to 1890, and then 1840 on. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
There's a, they did their storytelling. There's a longhorn bison. See
Can you
that?
say what kind of bone it is?
Probably a walrus. That's what it looks like. I'm only saying that because of what we've seen in the other town. Yeah, it's a walrus tusk. That's what it says.
Walrus. Okay.
Yeah, and that's a longhorn buffalo. Large horned buffalo. Sorry, not long, large. That's from 1986. That's pretty good.
Captain Bering.
This is Shenandoah. This would be the
James Waddell at your service. I'm captain of the Shenandoah, the pride of the Confederate Navy. What am I doing here in Alaska, you might ask? Well, I have the distinction of firing the last shot of the Civil War right here in Alaska. It's not a commonly known fact, but here's what happened. Back in November of 1864,
They're Russians?
our General Lee gave the order for our ship to sail to the Bering Straits and
some more. I just find it amazing, the carvings. How they carve the stuff out of the tusk. So cool. Look at the seals. A Durod in this. The whalebone and oil. It's the expedition, overland expedition of 1897 to 1898. Gold rushers. Is that what you're looking at?
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool how they do the history. This is a free museum, by the way. It costs $0 to come in. Totally worth coming in. It's free, no charge. There's a little bookstore or a little gift shop.
Nice
too.
gift shop.
But totally free. Come in. Check it out. This is the brewing company.
Klondike Brewing Company.
Look at the Dask. Isn't that what they're called? These are kegs. But aren't those called bats?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
And you can smell it. Those are empty
Empties.
kegs. But they're filling them up in there.
I'm not so sure it's going to show. I have no idea. Some pale ale.
I ordered raspberry blonde, which is called Devil's Fruit Punch, or Punch Bowl.
Paystreak. Paystreak.
Paystreak?
Paystreak.
Paystreak.
P as in pay.
Paystreak.
Streak.
Is what you bought, and I bought Devil's something. Devil's Punch Bowl, which is a blonde raspberry. Let's check it out. So I can see if you like it or not. Up or down? You don't like it? This one? You don't like yours? Believe it or not, mine was really good. Jim did not like his at all.
No.
So, but it's here. It's right off the main drag. Right there's the main drag.
The food was hardly anything there.
There's hardly any food there, so it's just like snacks. But it's a place if you just want to go in and get adult beverage. And they also have the homemade root beer that's sold in town. You can get that too here. We are headed to the 98 show. I think it's called the Days of 98, which would be 1898, Gold Rush era. So it's a show. It has can-can. It has a little bit of the Soapy Joe story. I believe that's what it's about.
History of the area.
Yeah, history of the area, of the gold mine era. So that's where we're headed today.
Stage door.
I wonder which way you go in.
Maybe down there with these people. I don't know.
This way.
He's the boy the girls adore. Oh, what fun when Jack's ashore, for he is a fella can make things hum. Oh, how they sigh when they see him come. We're thinking about.
Howdy. We got our first show coming up here at 10:30.
You can just cross out Lar on the 2:30 show, and you guys are welcome to head on in. Hey guys.
Hi.
Do you need tickets for the show?
Nope, I have them.
Okay, you can check in right here.
Okay. If I can find my wallet. Get some popcorn. Yeah, for the show.
Hello.
Old theater.
Okay. All right. So,
It would have been the poker room. There's a real old roulette table. Blackjack or 21 or bust. This was 4, 5, 6. That one I'm not quite as aware of.
Honey, give me a Diet Coke.
okay.
A popcorn.
Large or small popcorn?
Make it a large.
Large. Okay.
And then
pretty cool.
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Roulette. So this is the Mosquito Casino. Pretty cool.
Okay. So that is going to be $9.99.
Thank you.
Ready? This is an old theater. Look at that, that's pretty cool. This is a really good show to come see. Even if you're on a cruise ship, they have time that you can go see it. But it explains the Slopey Smith story and the Frank Reed story. And it's a really good show to come watch. Cemetery, this is where Soapy Smith is buried. So he's buried July 8th, 1998. There's an unknown person, there's several of them. Frank Reed is also buried here. He was the other one that was involved in that whole mess. And Ella Wilson?
Wilson.
I guess there was a lady of the night. She's buried here after a strangling that occurred. And there was the epidemic of meningitis in 1898 that occurred here.
Yeah.
And there's people buried here for that. So,
There's a short walk to Reed Falls, it says.
yeah. So anyways, we're going to go around and...
See the trail.
Well, this is...
Here's a map of the trail.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we are.
2 miles to Skagway if you want to walk from the cruise ship.
Some here.
Here's Jefferson Smith's over here. Anyway, this is the graveyard. Another good point.
There's Duncan McCollum.
Duncan and Fagden.
A lot of unknowns. But a lot of that is to do with meningitis. If you like old cemeteries, this is pretty cool.
1900.
Oh, but that's in 1970. When you go on the train, you go past here, but you don't stop to look it out. Look. Yeah, very old cemetery.
Here's Frank Reed's.
Taking 12 days to die.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, kind of neat cemetery.
it's a neat cemetery just to walk around.
So it's kind of cool. It's Carolina Hilly. Born in Germany in 1854, died in 1906.
It's a nice little cemetery.
Go to the Skagway Museum today. It says it's open 10 a.m.
$10 per person. Nugget bracelet.
Yeah.
That was hers. That would be that. The Haskett Bill trophy.
Look at that glass.
I'm looking at the radio. This museum shows the way they lived in 1898 in Skagway. Red Onion Saloon.
If you do it quick, they won't say nothing.
There's a brothel museum upstairs that we're going to take a tour of after we eat. The museum was really neat upstairs. It gave the history of the brothel, but it also told you what happened after the brothel closed after the gold rush, and during World War II it became something. And then they go in and they show you the actual where the women would have lived. And this was one of the few places that they were allowed to hang, because they had their own rooms, wallpaper and make it personal. And when they done renovation of it, there is still wallpaper from 1898 and the different layers of wallpaper from the different females. So it was really neat. It was really interesting. Well, we really hope you enjoyed this video of Skagway, Alaska. And this will be the last place in Alaska that we visit. But we are going to head to Glacier National Park. And that is still part of the Alaska series. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when our next video comes out. And have a great day.